Hey guys, so this is my pre-birthday live stream. It's my birthday tomorrow, the 16th of June, and I thought I would do a live stream as I've been out today to Morrison's as usual, and I had my makeup all nice, so I thought I'd do a live. Sorry about my hair, I didn't get to wash it yesterday like I was supposed to, and I know my fringe looks shit. I cut it myself again just recently, but it looks like I haven't because it's so long. I think it would probably look okay if it was straightened. Okay. Go to your place for a wee. Get your hackles down, JD. Have a wee. Don't it look like his hackles were up? Hey guys, oh, I've got 5 views already and a like. Woohoo. I cleaned the table yesterday so I can put stuff on it. That's good. Sorry I'm not wearing an outfit I'm showing my belly with, but I thought I'd wear a nice dress today for a change, because I'm always wearing like shorts and crop tops and stuff. I thought I'd wear something, you know, a bit more feminine and pretty for my birthday live stream. Well, just because I went out today. I'm not wearing this for the live stream, I'm wearing it because, you know, I went out in it and I thought it was nice, so I thought I'd show you guys. So I did, oh thank you very much. Thank you for the happy birthday. It's tomorrow. This is my pre-birthday live stream and it's tomorrow, 16th of June. I've just been to Morrison's, so that was technically my birthday day out. Now normally, if it wasn't the quarantine shit and if my mum hadn't bloody broken a hip, we would have been going out today because, tomorrow, because Tuesday is our go out day, normally. So it's this year it's landed on Tuesday, which it hasn't landed on a Tuesday for many years. It's always on a weekend, which we don't go out on a weekend. JD, this way! No! Come on! There's a dead bird over there. I don't want him going over there. You can see it in the background. It's there. No! 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 Not going over there. I'm fling balling him this way now. This is where we used to fling ball him that way, but we started doing it that way for some reason. I don't know why. He's ruined the grass with his running. If you can see, it's all like soil there. That's where he's ran. He's kind of made a path with his freaking butt. Just kidding. Hello, I love your tour. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm sure it'll be great. It'll be at home, as you guys know, because of lockdown. I don't care if they're saying that the lockdown's over now. For us, the lockdown's still here because my mum is terrified because of all her health problems, so she won't be risking it. So, you know. But yeah, the first time in years it's landed on a Tuesday, which is when we would normally go out, because we only go out on weekdays, especially Tuesday. And this happens. Last year it was Sunday or something, I think. It's probably Monday actually. I always thought it was it skips a day. It's 2 days. Like every year. So if it was Sunday one year, it would be Tuesday the next year. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's just the next day. So I think it must have been Monday. I'm sure it was not. I'm sure it's Sunday last year, because I remember we went to Stockport on the following Tuesday, which wasn't my birthday anymore, Wednesday. Ugh. Mega boss. Yeah. I'm not too good of a gift to myself though, am I? Thingy. So, remember I told you I met 2 blokes? Well, the other one stopped talking to me now too. I invited him to come out with me today to go to Morrison's, and he never even feckin' replied. Even though he said I was worth waiting for and everything. When I told him the other guy had blocked me because I didn't talk to him for 2 days, which was stupid. But my messenger wasn't working. What am I supposed to do? So I texted him and said, sorry about that, my messenger wasn't working. And he still didn't reply. So I told the other guy that. And he said I was worth waiting for. But now he's doing the same thing and not replying to me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I think he's not. I don't know why he's not replying to me, but I think it's because I wouldn't meet up with him on Thursday at night. Because I said I was going to Asda and he could meet me, and I said I would be going between 2 and 4, and he said he couldn't make it because his kid was sick. I said, you've got like 1 million people to look after it. Can't you get someone else to look after it, like your parents? I didn't actually say that because I thought that would make me sound like a bitch. But it's true. Why do you have to cancel your plans because your kid's sick if you've got like 1,000 people to look after it? For one day. My mum's life didn't stop if I was sick. She'd get someone else to look after me. For one day, and then she'd be there for me the rest of the time. That's how it worked. You don't have to be trapped with your kid just because it's sick if you've got people to look after it. That's stupid. I understand. I would understand. But anyway, later on he said you must have got someone to look after the kid because he said let's meet up at the evening, and I'm like, no, I've already been to Asda, you idiot. I was all like, so I thought I was going to get a boyfriend for my birthday, but no. Times are running out. I'm going to be 30 next year. This sucks. And apparently men don't like women 30 plus, so I'm kind of knackered next year. So I better get a boyfriend quick before I'm 30. Stupid. I've been watching these MGTOW videos. I know, they're very toxic. I know they're not supposed to be, but to me they fucking depress me because they always go on about how men are superior to women, and they're always saying that women are only valuable to men up until the 30, and then after that it's curtains for your love life or something if you're a woman over 30. And that you've got to be more less picky, and you've got to he said something about your sexual market value goes down if you get fatter. I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense at all. In my experience, men want me to get fatter. And do you know what? All the fat women have got boyfriends. All the fat men have got girlfriends, and all the fat women have got boyfriends. That's what I've seen. There was a fat bird at Morrison's today. She had a husband and a kid. It's crazy. All these people going on about how fat people are so undesirable. I don't see this happening. Every single fat person I see has got a spouse. Young ones, old ones, it doesn't matter what age they are, they've got a spouse. It's like, where do you get this information from? It's gotta be one of them, what's it called? Society, agendas. It's got to be an agenda, because everybody keeps going on about how undesirable fat people are, and yet every fat person I know of has a spouse and has never been short of, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. So where do you get this shite from? Every man that I've ever met has preferred fatter women. I don't know about women with fat men, but like I say, all the fat men I see when I go out there has got a fecking girlfriend or a wife. I saw loads of fat men in Morrison's today. They all had girls with them. Every single one of them. And every single one I used to ask out used to say, oh, I'm sorry, I've got a girlfriend. I'm like, there you go. There's no shortage of women who like fat men and men that like fat women. It's ridiculous. Where are you getting this shit from? So it's crazy to me. I think that, this media stuff and this society stuff is just made up bullshit. Because everyone keeps going on about how bad it is to be fat, and oh, it's so ugly, it's so disgusting and all this shit. And yeah, I don't see any evidence of anybody actually hating them or being bullied. So ever since I've been fat, I've not been bullied. Everyone keeps going on about how they were bullied because they're fat or whatever, and I'm like, I've never been bullied for being fat. I've been all different sizes. I've been skinny, I've been mega skinny, I've been medium size, I've been like borderline obese. I've never been ridiculed for being fat. I've been bullied. Don't get me wrong, I've been bullied, but not because of my looks or my size. But apparently I'm weird and strange, and according to one guy, I'm everything wrong with society. I'm everything wrong with the world, apparently. According to a neighbour bloke that lives over there, because I was looking over my wall. So apparently people have a problem with me looking over my wall for some unknown reason. No clue why. I've seen plenty of people looking over the walls, but apparently I'm the scourge of the earth because I look over my wall, apparently. Okay. And I'm everything wrong with the world because I wear wolf ears. Okay. If you say so, mate. I don't know what kind of people you see. I think rapists, murderers and violent people, I think they're What's wrong with the world and society? I don't think that me for looking over my wall and wearing cat ears, or wolf ears, or dressing as a wolf, or acting as a wolf, or dressing alternatively is what's wrong with the world. I really highly doubt that, mate. You must have met, everybody he met must have been like perfect. Like you must have never met or heard anything worse than someone looking over the wall or wearing cat ears. I don't know, these people are crazy. And you know, I've been bullied by the hooligans from the other end of Church Street, which were just like this bloke, this neighbour bloke. You know, they were the chavvy scumbag type. You know the type, don't you? The tracksuit wearing, beer chugging, ugh, them shiting people that go 199. And oi, 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 you know those people. Those kind of people. They're the only people that seem to have a problem with me. The ones who are the scourge of the earth have a problem with me because I am more upmarket than they are, I'm presuming. Because I am, I mean, I don't know if you guys think of this. Oh, shut up, Josh Williams, I'll get to you in a minute. I'm making your video tonight. So stop bugging me. Stop bugging me on Instagram. Stop bugging me on my live stream. Stop bugging me on every freaking social media I have. This is harassment. God, how can I block people? How do you block people? This guy is pissing me off. On all my social media, it's, hey, don't reply then, are you ever going to reply to me? Are you ever going to email me? I'm like, I'm going to get to you in a bit. Most people, when they, you know, request a video, just fucking wait. You're not getting your money, you're getting the video. I'm making it tonight, and I'm going to send you it tonight, just to shut you up, because you're getting on my nerves now. This is the worst ever. Like, you've harassed me in the past when I've not done the video like 2 seconds later, but this is the worst one. Like, I'm still waiting, from last year, I'm still waiting for my wings that I had made. And I've not been bugging the guy. I understand that he's probably got other stuff going on. But this guy is being a pain in the arse. Are you telling me to pipe down? No, I won't. This guy needs to pipe down. Because he's harassing me on all my social media. This Josh Williams person, the Everton 1000 is harassing me on every fucking social media I've got. And I'm like, I keep emailing him to tell him that I'm gonna do it. And yet he still keeps harassing me. I'm doing it tonight. I'm doing the video tonight. And I'm gonna send the fucking video tonight. He's gotta be patient. People don't revolve around you. That they have lives, things get in the way. My emails are not working great. That's why I've not been able to get in touch with you. You gotta fucking wait. Anyway, one more interruption, you banned from everything. Right? So, I'm gonna read some replies now before I carry on. See, this is what I wasn't gonna do a live stream because I thought someone's gonna fucking, you know, piss me off, aren't they? And then I'm gonna be in a foul mood for my birthday. So I was almost gonna not live stream today, as I'd rather be calm and happy. I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, Wrath were. Thank you for saying you love my accent. What do you think of it? A lot of people think my accent sounds common. You better not think it does, because I've been trying my whole life to avoid sounding common, sounding northern. Hopefully your belly will be big after birthday. Mega boss. Yeah, I saw that. I said that's cool. Most beautiful. Yeah, every life is a gift. Expression one as beautifully. Thank you. Hey, that's very nice of you. Some of them are too young. Sometimes you gotta give your girl a little bit of some distance. Not sure what that was about. You can't always be there 24 hours a day. Sometimes you have to give people some space. Again, I'm not really sure what that was to now. Oh, such beautiful, like you wanting to date a guy with a kid. Apparently that's all you get now. All guys that I know of now all have kids, so it's hard to... You can't throw a rock without a guy having a kid that's single, that has a kid already. Females tend to gain weight after 30 and it is cute. That's cool. Not true. In fact, you think you're more hotter just the way you are. Yeah. Girl, even if you get pregnant, it's the same thing getting big. You're beautiful no matter what you do. I'm not really planning on getting pregnant, but okay. There's a lot of people looking for girls like you. You just don't see them right in front of me. Yeah, it's weird because I thought they would. But no. Nobody's interested in me, really. Want to see your belly? Yeah. I'll show you my dress. I'll be doing belly videos soon. Oh shit, someone's deleted there. thing. This isn't a belly live stream. I just want to show my dress off and, you know, tell you about stuff that's happened and my birthday. You're my kind of girl. Expression with your kind of kink. I like. What is your kink exactly, apart from weight gain, or is that your kink? Technically not American, Mexican, South American, Mexican, big difference. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but a furry are a different thing. I don't know what that was about. People don't understand furries. Oh, right, maybe because the people that harass me. Oh shit, go away. Maybe the people who maybe that's what he was talking about. People don't understand furries. That's true. They don't understand about furries. They don't understand. And then Josh Williams started banging on again. Sorry is not a hard thing to understand. For not hard to understand, after all, they originated from Sonic. Oh, really? Because a lot of the furries I've seen look nothing like Sonic, but okay. I have been there since the start of the belly community on YouTube. Yeah, I won't tolerate people being assholes to me. Not the day before my birthday. Give me a break, for God's sake. Not that I want harassment any other time, but it's my birthday tomorrow. So forgive me if I was more focusing on my birthday than doing your video. I will get round to it, but you have to give me fecking chance. For God's sake. But thank you for stressing me out before my birthday. You know, that's very much appreciated, you know. Brilliant. To you. Yeah, thanks for that. And whoever said I should pipe down as well. That's not very nice. I'm not going to pipe down. If I'm annoyed, I'm going to voice my opinion. Lest I get walked all over like a doormat. So apparently, if you're quiet all the time and don't voice your opinions and don't get upset when you're treated badly, you're walked all over. And then when you do voice your opinions and get up in arms about the way you get treated if it's badly, you get told to, oh, calm down. No. Don't get angry. Okay. Whatever you say. Would you ever date an American? No, sorry, I had to do it. Yeah, I knew that. I was thinking about my reply to you, which was going to be, you know what, no. I'm 32 and I don't have kids. Yeah, it's very rare though, but you're probably like a million miles away from me. I'm talking about like close. I'm not going to be dating anyone that's like long distance, because unless they're like willing to come to me or live near me. I'd rather, to be honest with you, I'd rather date someone who's like 10 minutes away or 5 minutes away. Like there's a bloke who's moved into the house behind me. He's about my age. And he would be ideal. I met him, but I tried to ask for his Facebook, but he just said he didn't have Facebook. And there was no mention about giving me any other social media or his number or anything. I'm kind of hoping his mate had a go at him afterwards saying, dude, she was clearly into you. Why didn't you give her your number? I was kind of hoping that's happened. His mate was American and very ugly. No offence, but he had that look that I hate, which is bald head and then a beard. I hate that look. It does not look good. Dude, if you're going to have a beard, you need hair to go with it. But if you're going to try and rock the bald look, it's no beard as well. You just look like a freaking egg with a freaking beard. It just looks silly. So I'm going to call him... Have you heard of this subculture thing called neck beards? Well, this is like an egghead beard. He looks like an egg and then he's got a big beard. It's the first American man that's actually been ugly. Most Americans that I see that are like here in England are quite good looking. I remember this one time I was talking to this bloke over there at the wall, and he said his friend was coming to meet him. And when he showed up, I was like, I couldn't look away. He was so handsome, and apparently he was American. He was so handsome. It was so striking, I couldn't take my eyes off of him. There's not many good-looking people anymore. They're all just like disappearing. I don't know where they're going. There used to be like good-looking men here in England, but now they're all disappearing. He had awful teeth though. He was like all gums and then these little tiny weird teeth. It looked really weird. And another thing I'd like to say is Americans think that all British people have horrible teeth, but we don't. And if you think that, Americans only have nice teeth because they all have false teeth, which look ugly. No, I don't like the teeth they have because they're all like dead straight and horrible. I don't like them like that. I like teeth that are sort of jagged, like, you know, like you've got sharp fangs or something. I don't like it when they have like, when they're all like dead square and like dead, you know, straight, like at the bottom, like dead straight. I don't like that. So if I was ever going to have my teeth done, I mean, I know my teeth aren't great because they're kind of like, you know, crooked, but I did have braces and it didn't do a good job, did it? This tooth is really, it like goes in quite a lot. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. I'm going to go get my drink in a minute. You're not dating their teeth. Oh, to be honest with you, if a guy's got really horrible teeth, like dead yellow and brown, I'm not going to date him. There was a guy on my birthday, my 25th, when we went to the 1940s event. And oh my God, he was so hot. And he was massively fat. And he was so friendly and cute. But he had the worst teeth in the universe. I couldn't kiss that. I'm sorry. I'd have to not kiss. If I dated him, I'd have to just not kiss him. Unless he had his teeth done. Because you see teeth like that, you think they're going to have bad breath. Sorry, but anything like that puts me off. If they've got anything wrong with the mouth, it puts me off. Puts me right off. So, yeah. Sorry, I've lost viewers now I've said that. Probably about 2 of those viewers, because I had 12. 2 or 3 of those viewers probably had bad teeth, so they've left. I don't mean like bad teeth like it crooked or like a bit yellow, but I mean if they're like really bad, like if they're really yellow or they're really brown or they've got like really bad breath or something, I'm going to throw up. Oh, I'm not going to kiss you, sorry. This guy who was going to meet up with me last Thursday, he's called Chris, with the one with the kid. And the first one who blocked me is called James, by the way. The most recent one who said that I'm worth waiting for. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, he said he wanted to kiss me and I'm like, no thanks, mate. I don't really like kissing total strangers, but not with this virus thing. But even if there wasn't a virus going around, I still not want to kiss you because, I don't know, I'm funny about that really. I have to really like someone and they have to have the nicest breath in the world. Like there was another guy, my first boyfriend called Sam, who I dated when I was 23. He bathed and, you know, he used mouthwash and everything, but he still stank because he had irritable bowel syndrome and things like that put me off. If you don't smell nice, it puts me off. I think it's to do with the fact that, you know, you want a healthy partner. So if these don't smell good, you think they've got, you know, if they've got a health problem, you're not going to want to date them because you don't want the kids, you don't want that passed on to the kids, you know, if you have kids with them. Because I'm very big on that. I'm very big on only healthy people, like having kids together. Like you wouldn't do that if you were breeding a dog. You'd pick the healthiest dogs to breed and have babies with. So, and animals do the same. Animals always go for the healthiest partners. They don't just go with any old thing. But us humans will date people with health problems and mental health problems that usually end up being passed on to the kid. And I'm very big on that. I mean, I shouldn't have kids because I've got health problems. I've got eczema. I've got asthma. I've possibly got a heart condition. Excuse me? Not this again. That's not Nazi logic. That's intelligent logic. Stinky ogre for a boyfriend. Yeah, no. I don't want a stinky ogre. Yeah, well, don't you want to produce the healthiest people? Why would you want a world full of people that have health problems, that are suffering? How is that Nazi logic? Alright, so it's Nazi logic to want to have healthy people in the world. Right, okay. Bear that in mind. Right. I'll have loads of kids. And when everyone's dying off from health problems, you're to blame for saying it's Nazi logic. I know everyone's encouraged to date everything now, but I don't think it's a good idea. I know people think it's a good idea because of, oh, everyone's got to be equal. And everybody can go with everything and everybody can do whatever they want. No. Only if you want chaos and everybody dying and everybody... KKK. Whew. No, Romeo. Disgusting. I tort this is... Yes, you know what? I do like uniforms. I like the Nazi uniform. Just to piss you off. Seeing as how everybody's classed me as a Nazi and like Hitler, may as well roll with it. Yes, I'm Hitler incarnate. There you go, reincarnate. Yes, I am. Not denying it. I've been called Hitler like so many times now. You know, whatever. Okay, I'm like Hitler then. You know what? I don't give a shit. I have my opinions, I have my thoughts, I have my views. And like I say, not everything Hitler did was bad. I know people like to believe that, but they only focus on the bad stuff. Feckin', he was the only one in history that has ever seen any value in blonde, blue-eyed people. Everybody else, it's, oh, blonde women are stupid and thick. And they're only good for having the fun with. They're not good for marrying. But Hitler saw something good in us. Can't fault him for that. I don't condone what he did, but that's the one thing I can say that was good about him. That and the fact that he was all for saving the animals, you know. He didn't believe in animal cruelty. That's a good thing. I know, I think he hated gays and he killed Jews. I don't know what his problems were with Jews, by the way. If anybody can answer that for me. I did watch a documentary on him, but it wasn't really clear why he hated the Jews. I should know this because I'm Hitler, reincarnated. I should know from my past life when I was Hitler. I should know why I hated the Jews. I know it was something to do with money as to why I hated the Jews and killed them all and gassed them all, but I don't remember. See, I don't remember my past life as when I was Hitler, but there's all the evidence to support I was Hitler in a past life because I'm being punished in this life. I'm an artist. I'm a dictator. So, yeah, that's right. I'm already a dictator. I've already dictated everything so far. I take over everything. My mum has said that. My mum said you take over everything. True, so I'm a dictator now. I'm always telling the dog. I'm always barking orders at him and my mum's going like, Heil Hitler! And you know what? I barked orders at my mum once. You know, just like kind of in a jokey way. And she went, yes, Heil Hitler! To me. And she went like that. And one time I had black hair. And I had like a very similar haircut to Hitler. And she said, you're looking more like Hitler every day. That was when I was 15. So I had short black hair and I drew a mustache on myself, not the Hitler mustache, but just like a French mustache like this. And she said I'm looking like Hitler. So I wore a jacket as well, not a military jacket, but I was just wearing a jacket. And she said you're looking more and more like Hitler. So apparently I'm Hitler incarnated, reincarnated. So that's all right. I don't mind. And like I say, I've been called Hitler so many times or a Nazi by people online, like on Phoebe. That's why I don't go on Phoebe anymore because I got bullied a lot just because I like blonde, blue-eyed people. Apparently I'm a Nazi because I like blonde, blue-eyed people. You know, because I wanted to date a blonde, blue-eyed man. What are you looking at? Stop looking over there. See, like I'm being Hitler now and telling him what to do. Oh, and I like German stuff. I like German stuff and I learnt German as well. So that makes me like Hitler as well. So I'm like Hitler because I like German stuff. I'm like Hitler because I like blonde, blue-eyed people. I'm like Hitler because I want healthy humans. Get the ball, it's right there. It's right here, you blind piece of... Excuse me, I have catarrh. Shut up, I'm nowhere near you, baby. I think it's died. I think it's a baby. Sorry about that. The dog didn't look behind him. You're supposed to look behind you. So it was rolling and bouncing behind him and he didn't even look behind him. Are you thick and stupid or what? You used to look behind you. Well, just bloody chase after it then instead of looking everywhere else but where it's going. Man, I wish you understood what I was saying. Vegetarian. Who's vegetarian? You mean me or Hitler? I don't know. I think he was for animal rights though. I don't know if he was vegetarian. Didn't say. Oh, and in the documentary, it didn't talk about his wanting a blonde, blue-eyed race either. So I don't know anything about that. I don't know why he thought that blonde, blue-eyed people were superior. I know why they are. Me and my mum know why, but I don't know why he thought that. They're very intelligent. They're the most intelligent of all. I don't know. Usually all these thick and stupid women are brunettes, by the way, that have dyed themselves blonde. It doesn't make them blonde just because they've dyed their hair blonde. So if they act thick and stupid, it's not their blonde hair. But they keep constantly saying, oh, it's because I'm blonde, that's why I'm so thick. And I'm like, you, I could punch you. That's one of my triggers. When people, even today, even in 2020, people call blondes thick and stupid, or women call themselves thick and stupid because they're blonde. And I'm like, you're a brunette, love. Don't insult blondes. Us real blondes, not fake blondes, don't count. If you really think that blondes are stupid, fake blondes don't count. You're brunette, you're thick and stupid. It's not your fecking hair colour, it's just you. You're just dumb. I'm not dumb, am I? I've got blonde hair. Fecking Egypt. Let's beat them up. So I get triggered by stuff, but the stuff I get triggered by doesn't count. Nobody cares about what I get triggered about. Everybody just caters to gays. But what if I get triggered about stuff? Nobody cares about that. Because I'm not the right race or the right sexuality. So nobody gives a shit what I get upset about. Or what I want in the society. God, I hate the fact that goes like that. Do you know what? Even if I turned it the other way, it would still go the wrong way. I'll show you the dress in a minute. Hang on. Let me just read some shit. I like ranting. Don't ever tell me to stop, because I'll never stop. I love ranting. Don't you dare. Yeah, everybody has a health issue now, because everybody that has a health issue keeps breeding with other people who has health issues. And it's just grown and grown and grown throughout the generations. I know we're not supposed to discriminate, but don't you think people without health problems would be happier because they weren't in pain all the time or in discomfort? I mean, you know, if my mum thought that, oh well, you know, if I have a kid, it's gonna be an excruciating pain with eczema, I'd rather have her just not have kids and not have me, because, you know, like I say, it's been hell. So I'd rather her not be selfish. Hang on, let me just read some stuff. Hitler was a strict vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian. Oh, I'm Hitler again. See, I told you. I'm definitely like Hitler. I'm a vegetarian. This way! And I yell a lot. Oh shit, that one. Fecking. Yes, fecking Egypt. I know airheads, but they're funnier. Lemon blondes, I like airheads. Did you say Egypt or midget? I didn't say either. But you're beautiful, that's all that counts to me. Sorry. I mean super rare. Yeah. I know it's German, you idiot. It means squirrel. I'm not dumb. Go fetch. This way! He only listens to me when I yell. That's why I yell at him so much. He's like, horn. Sorry, I have heard it pronounced. I just can't pronounce it. Hornchen. It's rubbish. Can't you tell me a word that Hitler said so I can say it? And I could do a Hitler rant in German. I can start screaming German words. Because my mum did that once and it was so funny. She just made up German words and she said it like in a brash manner. And it was so funny. Some people just like pissing off people. It's just in their personality. Also, I can be kind of cute too for a lady. But you don't want to do it. You get under their skin. What? Fuck off! And you Brits say that Germans can't say squirrel. At least I know how to say squirrel in German, kinda. Okay? Eichhornchen. Because if it was Einhornchen, that's easier to say, but for some reason Germans have decided, let's make it the most difficult pronounced word in the German dictionary. I can say every other word, even the ones that seem more difficult, I can say them. Like Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung. It's been a long time, but I think I say that. I messed up with the spell check. Sehr gut. Don't you have the SJWs on you? Belly, stomach empty for now. Do you know what? I don't give a shit about SJWs anymore. I have had problems in the past, but I think I should be able to say what I want to say and, you know, have opinions. Isn't that what the SJWs are about? Everybody being equal and, you know, all this free speech and all that. There's no such thing. They say they want freedom and equality and shit, but they don't. They just want everybody to do as they want. Like Hitler! The SJWs are more Nazi and Heil Hitler than anybody else. Us normal people, who are not social justice warriors, we're kind of in between. We're not... People like me are not, you know, we're not like totally to the right and totally to the left. We're sort of in between. And we just act normal, you know. We do accept everybody. But the SJWs only accept certain people, like gays and blacks. But oh, you know, we you know, if you seem to be supporting whites or straights or men, you know, you're evil. It's all about women's rights and gay rights and black rights. But if anybody's seen to be supporting straights, it's like, oh, you're a straight ally, you Nazi. You know, it's like that. That's what the social justice warriors are like. But as normal people, we're just like, well, we accept whites, gays, blacks. We accept everything. We're not the complete opposite. We're somewhere in between. Fuck off. Like, I know it's obviously I'm going to be crucified for this, but I don't believe in Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. I don't care what people say. I don't care if people say, well, black lives are just more, you know, in danger right now or whatever. No, they're not! A lot of white people have been killed. A lot of white people are being killed now because of all this shit. Because of these riots and shit. Nobody cares about that. Oh no. If more black people were probably killed, they'd probably run arms. But nobody cares if a white person gets killed. Like, for no reason at all. It's like, oh my god. Are you for real? I thought you wanted equality. No, they want to flip it on its lid. We want to worship black people and gays, and we want to strew the straight white people out. And as they're the evil ones. That's how it's getting now. I don't care what people say. And I had a conversation with one person. And I remember, because it was a discussion about, you know, people in mixed relationships. And people went on about it and how people that don't like that sort of thing are racist and stuff. And they asked them, like, what is wrong, you know, like, why do you not like mixed race, whatever, couples? And the person went, because they, you know, they didn't really have, they said because the white race will be wiped out if they keep mixing, because everybody will just be mixed. And there's even videos about it, like, what will future kids look like, future humans look like, and they're all gonna be mixed race. And then the other person replied, oh, well, what's wrong with that? As in, what's wrong with the white race being wiped out? And I thought, that's racist. That's fucking racist right there. So you don't want diversity, you want everybody to look and be the same then. Isn't that everything you social justice prats are going on about, how we're supposed to be eradicating they're promoting everybody being equal, everybody being different, you know, being equal. And then they're saying they want everybody to be the same, and they want everybody to have the same mindset, and they want everybody to look the same. I thought, that's exactly what Hitler fecking wanted. He wanted everyone to be the fecking same. That's what social justice warriors are fecking doing. Except they don't want equality. They want all the minorities to rise up, and the majorities, the whites and the straights and shit, and the men, to go down and be the lowliest low that ever lowed in the low world. Fecking equality. They don't want equality, they just want to fecking dictate everything and control everybody. That's what it sounds like. They're always being made fun of on YouTube. Oh, and there's no equality for what about I want fat equality. I want fat people to be in films and TV. I want them to be shown more. I want them to be advocated. But no one's going to do that because it's bad for your health. We can't promote being fat. Well, we're not doing that, but okay. I doubt that fat people being on the TV is going to encourage people to be fat. But okay, that's what you think, love. Most people, if anything, will probably be put off more. But at least us fat admirer people will be happy. So that's what I want. I want fat lives matter. I want fat lives matter. I want fat equality. I want body positivity for men. There's already plenty for women, so I'm not saying anything about that. There's plenty for women. I want body positivity for men. I want men to be worshipped for being huge. I know it is, and that's sad. Because I like white people. I know everybody hates white people now, but look how white I am. Look how white I am. I don't tan. I don't want to tan. I like being white. Am I racist? Am I a bad person because I'm actually quite happy and proud to be white? Most people would say yes. If you're proud to be white, if you're proud to be British in particular, apparently you're racist, apparently you're problematic, and you're a bad person and you're evil. Apparently. And a man, if you're a man. So straight white male, proud to be British, proud to be white, patriotic, you're a bad person. So apparently every country in the universe and every other race can be proud to be whatever race or nationality they are, but we British white people can't, apparently. Apparently we can't fly our fecking flag. That's crazy! I would, if I could get a hold of a British flag. My mum said that. We'd put it on the fecking house. We'd cover the fecking house in the British flag just to say up yours to all the people who think that you're offensive for flying the flag. And if they wanted to arrest us for it, we'd say, right, okay, arrest me for being proud to be British. That's very clever. But yeah, I want fat equality. I want fat people to be all over the media. I want fat people. I want fat men all over the beach in their Speedos. I want fat people in Speedos on Love Island. I want fat men showing off their bodies on films. I want fat men all over the place in TV, in films, on TV programs, on reality programs. I want to see fat men. I want to see fat women. I don't want to see skinny bitches. I don't want to see skinny men. I don't want to see fecking muscular men all over the place. I want to see fat men. It's disgusting that they only show skinny people. And if anybody gets us a slight belly, they're like, oh well, I can't show myself off because I've got a belly now. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Is anything more than a flat stomach really that offensive? I don't think so. But yeah, the fatter the better shown on TV. And you know, even when it's hot weather, I don't see any fat people with the shirts off anymore. Like as women power and women body positivity has gone up, men body positivity is going down. Like there's more men that are self-conscious about being the slightest bit fat, even if they're a healthy weight, they've got a bit of flat fat on them, probably average or maybe slightly chubby. They're ashamed to show off the body, and that's crazy. I'd rather see that than some skinny thing or muscular thing with rocks in their stomach. It's disgusting. How many other girls really like fat guys though? Loads! There's loads! Everywhere I go, there's fat men have girlfriends or wives. That guy that I liked, that big fat guy I told you about, he got me, and he's now got another girl interested in him now. So he has 2 girls after him. So somebody must be liking fat men, because there's plenty of fat men I see with wives and girlfriends. I mean, they might probably be telling him to lose weight and shit. I don't know really. But, you know, that's what pisses me off, you know. Because in my opinion, there's probably lots of these fat men that have girlfriends. That these girlfriends of the fat men probably just always constantly telling them to probably lose weight. And here I am, I'm single. I would love to be with a fat man. And I would never tell him to lose weight. I'd be like, get fecking fatter, you know? I think it's disgusting that I'm single while all these other women who hate fat people are with fat men. That's just a waste. I would love to be with a fat guy. I would appreciate him very much. Unlike some people. But I'm the one who's single. I like, a lot of girls, they prefer to be with like dead tall men, like 6 foot more. I hear it a lot of men complain, going on in their Tinder profile saying that all the women just want 6 foot odd guys. Well, I don't give a shit about height. I'd date a fucking 4 foot guy. It'd be brilliant. I'd be taller than him. Then he couldn't abuse me, he couldn't intimidate me if he was my height or smaller. I could push him over. Oh, I'm 5'1". I wouldn't like to be with a huge, enormous, fucking 6 foot odd bloke. I'd rather be with a guy who's like nearer my height so I can cuddle him and kiss him better. I know you are. I'll touch you in a sec. But there was a guy at Asda a few weeks ago, and I talked to, and I asked him out. Well, I asked if he was single. He said he was married. He was fat. He was bottom heavy, like I like in a guy. He said he was married. And he was nearer my height. He was probably just a little bit taller than me. And I said, can I at least have a hug? And he said, all right. So we hugged. Gonna say it's the best hug I've ever had. Hugs I've had with taller men, including my dad and other men that are tall. They're horrible because my face ends up getting smushed to their chest or whatever, and I hate it. And I usually end up like this, and it hurts my neck. Whereas him, my head sat over his shoulder. It was perfect. The guy that I've met recently, he's short. The guy I told you about, Chris, he's short. But like I say, he's not interested in me anymore. So yeah, I'd much rather be with a short guy than a tall guy. So I don't really understand why all women want to be with tall men. And I don't understand why all women want to be with muscular men. Like, it's ugly. Why would you want to go to bed with a bag of rocks? Or a bag of bones if they're skinny? Just why would you? I'd much rather hug a fat guy and have something to grab hold of than... I mean, what can you grab hold of when they've just got loads of muscles or a skin and bone? I just don't get it. I personally don't get it, but I obviously don't have the same psychology as other women. My brain must be wired differently, but I think fat men should be worshipped, to be honest, as like superior because, they're bigger. They look big. To me, muscular guys look, too small. They look small. Unless they're like really pumped, like massive muscles. Muscular guys look small and weak to me. I mean, I know that's kind of a, what's that word? The opposite thing. Like, muscles obviously make them strong, but to me they look weak because they're smaller and narrower. Whereas a big, beefy man looks big and strong and powerful. But again, obviously my psychology must be different from everybody else's because that's how I think. And... oh, I see my views have gone down now. Oh, lovely. Thanks. You have a man's brain. Do I? No. I have a friend called Melissa. How was it, Jess? I had a friend called Melissa. And a friend called Jessica. Oh, right, logical. Yeah, I have logic. I'll tell you another logic now. I'll try and make it quick, but I'm always ranting about this. Here's some more logic for you. I don't understand why women want big boobs. I mean, yeah, I think women just want big boobs to please men, which is not a good reason to want big boobs. Because they're heavy, they drag you down, and women are always complaining about how they don't want to wear bras, they hate wearing bras. And yet, they want bigger boobs, which you have to wear bras, because if you don't wear a bra, your boobs are like down to your knees. No, see, no, I know it's to feed kids, but when you've got small boobs, when you have kids, they go bigger to accommodate milk. They fill up with milk. You don't need to have already bigger boobs for them to fill up with milk because they already get bigger when you have kids and they start to fill up. So, no, that's not logical at all. And most women, even ones that don't want kids, want big boobs. It's just for the look or whatever, or to feel girly or whatever, feel feminine. And like, you can feel feminine no matter what. You don't have to have big, gigantic gazungas to feel like you know, to feel feminine. You can have small ones. You can even be flat-chested. You can still be feminine. As long as you wear dresses, as long as you like, you know, like have long hair, or you wear girly things or whatever, you can be girly. And like I say, if when you have kids, they fill up. And also, you know, most women now are bottle feeding, so they don't really need big boobs. Not in this day and age. Breastfeeding is old hat. I know they keep trying to promote it, but it's bad. If you've got any health problems, any shite can be passed from the breast milk to the child. It's full of hormones and other gross things. So yeah, breastfeeding is bad. I'm gonna take this off now because it's dragging me down. Actually, this is dragging me down. This is like a thing that, you know, has been tied around my neck, and it's dragging me down a bit. I'll show you my dress now. You've not gotten to see my dress, so I'm just going to show you my dress real quick. So that's me with the apron on. Obviously, I didn't wear that to go out. I just put that on temporary. Yes, I know it's low battery. It could be because it's low battery, but it keeps complaining. So yeah, so this is a 1940s style outfit. I'm sorry it's dark. I'm going to show you it outside before it gets too dark. I'm also wearing... Oh, I'm not wearing my nice shoes, so I can't show you those. But I've got some little kitten heel 40s style shoes as well, which I wore with this to go out. But I put on my flat trainers just to be around the house and the garden and stuff. I'm wearing these gloves which I got last year. Like lacy, posh gloves, which I couldn't wear today because obviously I have to wear the other gloves, you know. Oh, nice. I've only got 2 views now. So, yeah, I like to be classy. I like to be girly. I would love to stay home while the men go out to just do whatever I wanted, and you know, I wouldn't have the stress of work and stuff. So I think feminists have really fucked everything up for women. A lot of women have actually said that. Plus, and of course they have free time, you know, when they went off to school and stuff like that. Actually, I'm planning on homeschooling my children, because I don't want them getting all that toxic information from schools. That's where a lot of this toxic stuff is born from, schools. And big body issues and all sorts of warped ideas of the world that's wrong. I know it is. You make a beautiful life. Oh man, does this mean you've not heard half of what I've said because my Wi-Fi is dying? Man. A dress classy, you also have that glam look, like that plus very light. Yeah, exactly. I like being glamorous. I like being classy. I like kind of slutty outfits sometimes as well, but I'm not a slut. I just like, you know, I like the look. I like the outfits. I kind of like skimpy outfits, so I dress like that sometimes. But it doesn't mean I'm a slut. It just means I like the outfits. That's it, really. So I don't know if you guys heard what I said a minute ago, because my stream was obviously cutting out and stuff. But I was saying about how I was gonna do like the well, in my last live stream I was talking exclusively about the fact that I liked gothic punky clothes, so, and that I was going to try and get more gothic punky clothes. I haven't got many. I've got a few, but I've not got many, and I really like that look, and I kind of want to wear that more often. So I've decided that whenever I can, you know, if I see any like gothic clothes, I'm going to get them, or accessories. I've got the collars, so I don't need them. I just need like a belt with chains on and stuff like that. Like more accessories and more like bottom halves and top halves. I have got some gothic pants that have chains on them, but they don't fit me anymore. I bought them when I was like dead skinny, so they're like hipsters as well. They're pretty cool. Like stripy, pinstriped hair. They look like suit pants actually, but they're like very edgy and punky and stuff like that with chains on and lacy bits and strappy bits. I've got a coat that matches this dress, by the way. It's purple, but my mum hasn't sorted it yet. I got it for like, not the Christmas just gone, but 2 Christmases ago. I got it 2 Christmases ago, and it's the same colour as this dress. which I'm going to show you in the light in a sec. Please don't let it cut out. I'm sorry if it does. I've got bad Wi-Fi, even though I've just got a new Wi-Fi hub. It's still really bad connection, so I'm really sorry. So that's what it looks like in the light. I'm wearing these really posh socks, but you can't really see them very good. I'm not going to show you because I'm wearing the shitty shoes, which have holes in them. Because I really want more shoes like this. They're like sparkly trainers that are black on top and then they're like white round here. But they've got holes in them now and I can't find any that look like them, and they're the most comfortable trainers in the universe. I bought some new trainers recently from Asda and they're really uncomfortable, they're really stiff and hard, and they hurt my ankle like crazy. They rub against my ankle because I've got like a lip that digs into the ankle. So funnily enough, they only hurt my left one for some reason, not my right one. So yeah, so that's my dress. To accompany it, I'm wearing an underskirt. It's a petticoat that my mum bought me again for Christmas. But it doesn't make it stick out as much as I like. I like dresses to really stick out. I prefer Victorian dresses, to be honest. I like the American 40s, 50s dresses because they used to stick out really big stick out dresses. Compared to the 40s, 50s English ones, which didn't stick out as much. And most of them, shut up! And most of them just were like flat dresses. So I prefer the American 50s dresses because they really stuck out. And I like Victorian clothes. I remember I had a discussion with a bloke once, a boy at the time, we were both kids. And I said I liked Victorian clothes because they flattered women's figure better than modern clothes do. Which at the time when I was growing up, they all used to wear like baggy clothes and shit. Like them smock tops. Do you remember them smock tops? They used to like have a waistband underneath the breasts and then they stuck out. And they used to wear them with jeans. Oh my god, worst fashion ever. I never had that. I never followed that trend when it was going. As soon as crop tops came out, I was all over that shit. Crop tops and skinny jeans and leggings, all over that shit. But them horrible smock tops and them baggy jeans, oh good lord, what a horrendous fashion. And I did like a comparison. I drew a picture of a Victorian dress next to the modern fashion, and it was so much nicer. I did a male version and I did a female version. So I love men in Victorian clothes, and Edwardian clothes and shit. I hate men in the clothes that you wear now. The vicar next door, he wears a freaking baggy t-shirt and long baggy shorts. He looks a bugger. He's like too old to be wearing that shit. I mean, he should be wearing pants at the very least. I mean, the last vicar that used to live here, male vicar, he used to wear his shirt all the time and smart pants. For this one, just dresses like a feckin' scally. I'm like, dude, dress up, you're a vicar. You're supposed to be the pillar of the community or whatever. You're not supposed to be dressing like a little boy. Or a preschooler. So he looks like a feckin' giant preschooler. Anyway, so I was having a conversation with this bloke when we were both 16, and I told him I like Victorian clothes because they flatter the, women's figure, because they go in at the waist and then they stick out, making you look like you've got big hips and butt and everything. And he said, "You're kidding me. Victorian clothes are not flattering at all. They're all straight up and down." And I thought, what era are you talking about, mate? I think he was talking about Regency era clothes, where they used to be under the bust and then they used to be dead straight dresses, straight long dresses. That's Regency, that's not Victorian. I mean, I think it coincided with the Victorian era, but that's not the clothes I'm talking about. I'm talking about the late Victorian, when Victoria, was older and in rule. Not the Regency clothes. I don't like the Regency era. They are not very flattering, but the men's clothing was, but the female clothing wasn't very nice. I mean, it was elegant, but it wasn't very flattering. It's not my favourite era for women's clothes. But the Victorian, proper Victorian, with the big sticky out dresses and the corsets and shit. Every year I always wish that they'll bring them back and that they will become back into fashion again every time. I even wanted to become a fashion designer when I was 16, just so that I could change fashion to be nicer. But then I started to learn that fashion designer alone couldn't change all of fashion. Like, they couldn't dictate, everything. So even if I did bring more Victorian clothes, back into fashion, I couldn't make everybody wear them. It would just be like some would wear them and others would wear t-shirts and jeans and shit, which I hate. But yeah. Turbans are for Indians. Not Indian. Also, I'm a woman. Only men wore turbans. But I like the Sultan era as well, like, you know, where they had a Sultan and they had a Raja and everything. I love that, the era where they had royalty and nobility. I love all of that. I hate how it is now. Everything's all presidential and that shit. How are England the only country that have a royal family now? It's crazy. What? I do have the corsets. I told you that in previous live streams and videos because I'm trying to waist train so that I have a smaller waist and bigger booty. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Huh? Everybody aside, you would make a good wedding dress. What? I've got a white corset which I think is supposed to be a bridal one. I just bought it on Corset Deal, I think it was called. And yeah, wedding dresses are all already nice. I'm talking about everyday fashion. I wanted to change the face of everyday fashion, so that instead of boys going around wearing feckin' t-shirts and jeans or t-shirts and shorts or hoodies and sweatpants or tracksuits or whatever, they'd be going around again dressed in, like, you know, suit pants and shirt and tie and waistcoat and everything. I think that looks much nicer than what they go around in now. And women should wear, I mean, they don't have to be like Victorian clothes like dead long. They can be like a short version. I was going to design sort of like a mixture of modern Victorian dresses. So there'd be like Victorian style dresses that were shorter and they'd probably have hoods or whatever. Maybe like Nike versions, like, you know, they'd be like sporty but they'd be Victorian as well. They were kind of like a mix. Okay, so I saw a boy yesterday. He was wearing what looked like Nike shorts and they were quite fitted. They weren't like skin tight or anything, but they were, you know, they weren't baggy anyway. They weren't baggy. They were, you know, a bit fitted, but not fitted. And he looked pretty good. He looked pretty smart considering he was wearing sporty clothes. So I didn't mind his look. He was wearing like a black t-shirt and he was wearing a hooded jacket and he was wearing these Nike shorts and he looked quite smart. So yeah, I like some sporty clothes, but you know, some look really horrible, like these cargo type shorts. They look horrible. Like these dead long baggy shorts. They look terrible. I don't know how women can look at that and say, oh yes, I want a piece of that, I want some of that. You know, I gotta like I say, the Reverend dresses like that. If I could get an image of him, I will try and show you, like if I was live streaming and I see him. But yeah, he dresses horrendously. Every time I see him, he's always in some kind of baggy t-shirt and these baggy long cargo short style shorts. And he, no offense, but he looks a bugger. Come on, JD. He shouldn't be dressing like that, not as a vicar. He should be wearing feckin' robes. No, just kidding. He should be at least wearing like a you know, shirt with a collar. Like I said last week, it doesn't matter what was happening. The last Reverend always wore his collared shirt and his long smart pants. I never saw him, you know, in casual clothes. The only time I saw him casual was when he used to go shirtless in his garden mowing the lawn. Yeah, he was fat. See, that's a problem right there. Appealing to young people. Grown-ups should not change themselves to appeal to young people. The grown-ups, they dress like grown-ups. They dress smart. And they should be setting a good example for younger people. Maybe if younger people saw adults dressing smartly, maybe they'd be inspired to. We're not supposed to be going, us adults are not supposed to be going down to the kids' level. The kids are supposed to be coming up to our level. That's how it's supposed to be. People are supposed to be improving themselves, their appearance, their attitudes. They're supposed to be learning better. Adults are not supposed to be going down to the kids' level. That's the last thing you want to do. Kids are kids, adults are adults. They're separate. And viva la separation. It's just like, why should everybody be like the common folk? It should be the common folk aspiring to be better, like I do. I am not probably the poshest person in the world, but I am trying to aspire to be more posh, and to dress better, and to be more educated, and to talk better. Just because I am from the north does not mean to say I have to be a working class, oi oi, 199 and ooh scally type person, does it? No, we're supposed to be aspired to be better. It's not supposed to be the other way around. The posh people should not think, oh well, I better appeal to the people and be like more common. That's not how it's supposed to work. Unfortunately, with the way things are now, that's everything is happening. Like at one time, if you were on radio or doing adverts on the TV or speaking on the TV, you had to speak posh. But now everyone can talk in any accent they like and sound as common as they like in a northern accent. Like, no, you can talk like that the rest of the time, but if you're on TV, if you're in the public eye, you're supposed to be doing the right thing. You're supposed to be sounding nice. They don't have to speak in an air or plummy accent, but they need to be speaking, they need to be pronouncing their words, and they need to not be saying 199 and, mispronouncing T's and missing out H's and